Hello everyone, I'm talking about this for quite a while on my channel. In January 2025 we got the first iteration of static server meshing, and CIG increased the player cap to around 600 to 700. But CIG did nothing to prepare for this, nothing at all. CIG knew this would be coming for at least 10 years. We have not enough screens at shops and ASOP, we have long hanger queues. Here we have a posting on Spike from Mosquito from today, 20 minutes plus queue. Are you serious? When will you fix this problem? We have this since months. Yeah, actually since January 2025, when CIG increased the player cap to around 600 to 700 players. And here's a screenshot. 1300 seconds wait time. Yeah, so more than 20 minutes. Of course, this is an estimation, this can be quicker. But yeah, you cannot just play. Captain Eisen left a comment, it's because, well, I know this text. Translate, nobody has clue. What is this text? This is what Chris wrote in December 2025 in his letter from the chairman. And while there were a few hiccups with some legacy systems, like elevators and air traffic control, that were built long before server meshing was conceived, server meshing itself has been working flawlessly since the beginning, a testament to the design and execution of the system by our network, backend, engine, and gameplay teams. If this is not gaslighting, I don't know what is. While there were no crash, those issues are still in the game even right now. Elevators, freight elevators, ship elevators, air traffic control are still not working reliably. Either Chris doesn't know those issues are still in the game even right now, or Chris was just lying.
I don't know which is worse.
In the Star Citizen Live, February 2025, Benoit Boussard said very clearly, Elevator in ATC is old code and has to be written completely new. And this has not happened yet.
Elevators and trams. Yep. Broken or missing elevators in various locations, preventing access to hangars and other areas, or simply trapping players inside. Trams that either let you fall through the floor or yeet you into lower orbit. My question to you?
What the fuck? The system just needs a whole lot of changes on its communication layer to be reliable, and it needs a fundamental change in how it fulfills these orders. Instead of just sending a message to a carriage and hoping for the best, the transit manager needs to be actually always tending towards the state that it should be in, so that it can self-heal for any kind of issues, right? Whether creating the carriage failed or streaming out and losing a piece of it, the system needs to change to be able to properly do that. So that's what the new system that we're writing is going to do. It's going to solve these communication issues with streaming, and it will make the system self-heal. But we also need to do fixes to the current system immediately, right, to get that working. So now we do have a crack team on this right now, where we've significantly increased the size of the group that is looking at the current elevators issues, which we have absolutely regressed on. And they're looking at adding the self-healing component I just talked about directly in the system. So I was happy to hear that we have now proper reproductions for at least a couple of cases where the gateways are basically becoming defunct. And so you call the elevator and it never shows up, right? That's the number one case that we see at the moment. Or the other one is a lift shows up, you press a button and it doesn't move, right? So that's when the transit manager's lost this carriage, or the gateway is no longer usable. And so now we have those reproductions, and they're not just happening at to players. Now we have an actual case where we're able to actually go down and we've seen what actually is going on. So we can put the self-healing things I just talked about to fix it.
So in the past, when we've talked about some of these issues and why they haven't been fixed or whatever, it's because we've had this aversion to doing double work.
Yeah.
We don't want to work on a Band-Aid when we know the long-term solution is ripping the whole damn thing out and replacing it with something else.
Try to do minimal change on the existing and say.
What you just described, though, is doing both. Though. So at present, I just want to confirm this here. Yeah. At present, some amount of persons are working on writing a brand new transit system built for the server meshing reality.
Correct.
And all this stuff.
Yes.
But at the same, that's going to take X number of months to do. Not wanting to wait for that because
we need to fix.
You need to fix now.
Right.
There's also another group of people focused on a short-term self-healing fix to the current system.
Yes.
That may not fix everything, but will dramatically improve it. Is our hope.
Yes.
Whatever Benoit Bourgeois was selling as a short-term solution in February 2025 clearly doesn't work, and a long-term solution, rewriting the code, has not arrived yet. And we still have overlapping hangars. People are getting their ships impounded, and some people lose their cargo. So you have one big cargo elevator. Okay, what happened now? What is this? I didn't spawn the pieces. Okay, I'm confused. Anyway, you might get some vehicles inside. Okay, and no pieces left. I guess 2 hangars overlapped. Okay, that's too funny. But Chris wrote in his letter from Sherman, December 2025, while there were a few hiccups. If this is not gaslighting, if this is not blatantly lying, I don't know what is.
Server meshing has been working pretty much flawlessly at scale for the past 9 months.
Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
Server meshing has been working pretty much flawlessly at scale for the past 9 months.
Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter or on Blue Sky.